Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Beauty in the Budget, and today I'm coming at you guys with another debt update. It's going to be the debt update for August. It is now September and I'm so happy. August honestly just dragged on, and I'm just so glad that we're getting closer to my favorite season, which is fall. So if you're new here, I do these debt updates every month. I just show you guys the progress that I'm making in my numbers. If you wanted to check out my journey from when it first began, you can go ahead and click on the playlist above, and then you can watch consecutively how my progress has been and what I've been doing. But today we are going to get right into it. I'm excited. Last month was a pretty good month financially, so I want to see what progress I have made. So like I always say, once you see this yellow notebook, just know it's about to get real. We're about to pay some debt off. So I'm going to go ahead and flip all the way back. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this out, and I'm going to be right back. Okay, so now I'm back and I'm ready to get into these numbers. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and get started. So my Fed loans, as you guys know, are the same at $40,336. And of course, you guys know that there is going to be some forgiveness at the end of this year, hopefully, I hope. And I'm going to go ahead and apply for that. I'm really happy. I would be a recipient for the $20,000 loan forgiveness due to having Pell Grants in my undergrad. And then I'm not sure if you guys know, but there was a class action lawsuit against a list of schools, and that was one of my schools. So $6,000 extra could also be forgiven off of my loans. But I'm going to talk about this in a separate video. But for now, this is where we're standing, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, so my car loan is $10,445. I've just been making the minimum payments on that, and a minimum payment on this is $192. And of course, Fed loans is $0 for now. And lastly, my last loan is Citizens Bank. This is actually my private student loan that I'm trying to pay off by the end of the year, hopefully beginning of next year. So far, that is $8,485. So this has gone down drastically. As you guys know, I did have a summer debt challenge. So you guys can see the beginning of the summer, this is where we started, and this is how we're ending. So I'm really proud of myself with that. My minimum payment for that is currently $336. But of course, you guys know I do pay more than that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add this up. So my new debt balance is $59,266. So this means that I have broke a new record. I finally got out of the 60s, and now I'm down to the 50s. And then hopefully, if things go the way that I hope they do, it'll be $0 sooner than later. But I'm really excited about this. I'm really happy. And then I'm going to calculate my minimum payment. So the $192 plus the $336 is $528 that I pay all my debt every month. Very expensive, but it's okay. We're going to knock it out. Okay, so now I'm going to calculate the total payments for the month. So what I'm going to do is subtract last month's balance of $61,876 with this month's balance. Wow. Okay, so I have paid off $2,610. I didn't even know I paid off that much. I felt like last month was a little bit of a slow month for me. I haven't been working that many hours at Amazon, but I have been doing a lot of overtime at my full-time job. So I'm happy to see this. This is really exciting. Okay, and now I'm going to get my total payments overall. So I'm going to add this amount for last month, the total amount that I paid off so far. So that will be $21,040 plus $2,610. So I have paid off a total of $23,650. $23,650. I have to say it a couple times just so that way it gets in my mind, because sometimes you know, you just don't feel like you're doing that much, but when you really think about it, $23,000 is a lot of money that I put towards debt, and I just can't wait for this money to be mine. Okay, so the last portion is I'm going to get a percentage of the debt that I paid off and fill in my tracker. The tracker just helps me be motivated to give like a visual, because when you look at the numbers, it may not mean much, but when you actually see or cross off things, it gives you more motivation. It kind of turns into like a game, but a fun game, you know? So to get this, I am going to take my current balance of $59,266, and we are going to go way back in time. Let's go way back in time to September of last year, which is crazy. I would have been on my 1 year mark. Actually, yeah, this is my 1 year. Oh my goodness, this is my 1 year debt. Oh, I've been on this debt journey for 1 year. See, y'all, I'm just all over the place. I didn't even realize that. Well, this is going to be a really special video then. Okay. So I'm going to divide this by my original balance of 82,916. And I get a decimal. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply this by 100. And I'm going to go ahead and subtract by 100. So I paid off 28% of my debt in 1 year. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, so now that we got our percentage, I'm going to move on to the debt tracker. Now, I usually do this on my iPad if you're a returning viewer, but I can't find my iPad pencil. So the show must go on. I'm going to go ahead and shade it in. And once I find that pencil, I'll shade it in on my iPad. Okay, so this right here is my debt tracker that I made. I am still trying to sell these. I'm trying to finish it off. Just been so busy, but I do hopefully want to sell these one day as a digital download, just in case people are interested in, you know, tracking their progress as well. But it is in 2% increments. So this is what I've been using. So now we're going to zoom in. So as you can see here, I am able to shade in 2 spaces because I did pay off 28%. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. So I'm actually a little over halfway to 50%, which will be my next biggest milestone. But we will see. I do have some ideas to pay my debt off, which will require me to do a lot more work. But I am not a person that's scared to work. I'm not a person that's scared to work hard for things that I want. So that won't be an issue for me. More so just trying to stay motivated, I guess, and don't get in my own way. But I'm very excited. In a year, this is how much progress I've been able to make. And honestly, if I can do it, anyone else can do it. It's really just all mindset at this point. It's just mindset, budgeting, and just being willing to, you know, work your butt off. That's all I gotta say. You gotta work your butt off. Working 2 jobs. During this journey, I did move back home with my parents, so that definitely made my progress move a little bit faster. But even though I'm moving out next month, the gazelle intensity is still going to be there. We're still going to keep pushing. And I'm just excited to see where this number is going to go. All right, so that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel and just supporting me on my journey. I love watching everyone else's channels and journeys. I'm also excited to see what's going to happen in December. If we do get the loan forgiveness, you know, how that will just open up so many doors for so many people. It's definitely going to open a door for me. My goal is to be debt free before 30. So taking $20,000 off of my load will definitely help me reach that goal. So my next video, I will be doing a debt update with my Citizens Bank private student loan with the overtime that I earn for next week. So stay on the lookout for that, and leave any questions or comments down below. Feel free to subscribe if you're interested. Check out my channel, check out my playlists. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.